What's going on, everybody? I know it's a little uncharacteristic for me to do 2 videos in one day, but I mentioned this in my room casting this morning, and that is that I was considering removing DriveThruRPG, that wish list, from the link tree that I have. That's going to be the first link you see in the video description, and now it's official. It's definitely official. I've had to watch another friend's adventure book get ripped down, and the one I'm talking about, I'm going to put a like a graphic of it right here. It's this one. If you still haven't checked out the Red Rooms channel on YouTube, I recommend them. Sylvia and Miguel are awesome. They're a lot of fun to watch. They're a lot of fun to listen to. I love their accents. They're very cool people, and of course they're great people to talk to on Twitter. They have very strong opinions, and I respect that. They even if I don't always agree with them, it's fine. But they're able to put them in ways that are very intelligent. That's the difference. They also write some really good stuff. Wretched Bastards was the first thing I had ever seen from them in terms of like, PDFs and things like that. Got it on my phone here. And I thought their concept was unique and original. And then they took it a little bit further. They did Wretched Country, they did Wretched Epoch, Wretchploitation, so on and so forth. There's a Wretched verse that they're building, and it's all different settings, same concept. And it's so cool because it's so versatile. In fact, I think they're building a brand about it, and it's really cool. But Sexual Holocaust was it's for Wretchploitation. Wretchploitation centers around like the grindhouse exploitation movie genre, and let me tell you, I'm a fan of those kinds of movies. I've got a bunch of them on my Plex server, and I do watch them, and a lot of them are terrible, but that's the point. They're a lot of fun to watch. So the ability to maybe interest some friends in taking that kind of that motif, that kind of thing, and putting it on the table and being able to play that, being able to play like I've got a really cool shag blonde hairdo and a epic porntastic mustache while wearing aviators is kind of an interesting thought. But when this got ripped down, there are things you have to understand. Number one, this was labeled as mature. It's not showing up on the front page. So that means someone had to go digging for it. Someone had an axe to grind. And there it is. We already have the first case of this type of abuse of DriveThruRPG's new rules. DriveThruRPG's new rules, I'm not going to go over them again. I want to make this short, sweet, and to the point. They are prone to abuse. They will be applied in only one direction. They will not be applied evenly. And I think Legacy Game Mastering on YouTube did a wonderful video. I'm linking it in the description below. He just kind of came at it from a very neutral standpoint. I don't know if he creates games, but I know he's a gamer himself. I'm coming at it from purely a customer standpoint. While I'm working on Greyhorn Thula at the moment, I'm going to send this as a message. I'm engaging in a little hostile marketing because it's time that it happened. DriveThruRPG, you are being called out on your bullshit. It's that fucking plain and simple. I've already done the downloads. I made sure all my titles were downloaded and up to date, and I'll be moving those to a different hard drive. I've got a little library folder. They'll all go in there. And so if files get replaced, bud. That's just how it's going to be. I might just move it as one folder. Boom, there it is. It's all up. It'll be just all updated files. Whatever the case will be, I have already signed out of the app on my computer. I'm deleting it as we speak, and I have put in a request for DriveThruRPG to delete my account. DriveThruRPG, you will not see one more dime out of me. So the times I bought the first edition and second edition books, that's as good as it got for you. And of course the rules cyclopedia. All the print-on-demand stuff I bought from you, DriveThruRPG, that is as good as it gets. I know there's probably some prick in there going, you didn't spend enough with us to make a difference. Yeah, guess what? I also won't. Me, I do like D&D. I like it a little old school. I love the clones. Plenty of those clones are free, by the way. Yeah, you can get the white box PDF for free. You can get the Basic Fantasy. You can get the entire library of Basic Fantasy RPG books absolutely free at their website. That's what I'll be doing from here on out. You find a website, throw it in my recommendations. In fact, there is a pinned tweet on my Twitter. You can go and throw it in there. This website, this game. As long as it's not DriveThruRPG, I'll let it stand. So as long as it's the creator's website, Lulu, Ko-fi, I don't know how to pronounce it, Ko-fi, ko-fi.com. Yeah, I'd probably put it right there at the lower third. But I'm done with it. I'm done with it because I know exactly how this works. And I'm not gonna support it. You know what? Maybe secondary market is great for some things. You know, for those D&D books I got, secondary market was a little out of my price range. And DriveThru, let me tell you, you were the most cost effective in that arena. But you're not the only. You're not. And maybe eBay can't compete with you. Maybe Lulu can't compete with you at the moment. Maybe, just maybe, that other website that I'm having trouble pronouncing cannot compete with you right now. But you know what? I don't give a shit. You fucked up. I told you last week on this very channel, reverse course. I told you that today. Here's the difference between me and what you're siding with. I am one of those gamers who actually puts money where mouth is. I buy physical whenever I can. Ask Venger. Yeah, I bought physical copies of the Chalk books. I'm just waiting on them to come in. Been waiting a little while now. I think we're waiting on that third book. Ask Miguel and Sylvia over at the Red Room. Ask the basic expert. Ask Greg Lambert over at DuelingDragonAdventures.com. You know. Ask RPG Pundit. I didn't get to buy that many titles from him, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to. You know what? I might spend a little more for Invisible College whenever I'm able to get around to buying it. I might. But I'm still going to get it. One way or the other. If I want that PDF bad enough, I'll find where he is and I'll buy it directly from him. I'll put that money in his pocket, not yours, DriveThru. Fuck you, DriveThru. So, from purely a customer standpoint, from an actual gamer here, someone who plays them, someone who buys them, DriveThru, this is not goodbye. This is Datel Helvet and Fantadeg. You just lost a customer for life. It's over. Don't even try it. I won't be taking your emails. Ask Netflix. Ask Netflix what happens when they start fucking around like that. I ixnayed their asses several years ago and I've never been back. No matter how many times they've sent me the email of, please, please, I'll never do it again. And you're goddamn right you never will. You'll never raise my prices again. You'll never show up on my screen again. And that sucks for Stranger Things because I do like that show. There are a couple others too, but they do not justify a $20 a month price tag. I will buy those on DVD. I am not even kidding. I'll buy the entire series on Blu-ray before I ever give you another $20 per month fee. And maybe you'll get part of that. Maybe you will. Netflix. Talking to you, Netflix. Maybe Netflix will get part of that. But they'll only get it once. They'll never get it again. So ask Netflix. Ask Netflix what happens. Because now you're asking them too late. It's over. It's done. You're fucked. At least as far as this gamer goes. So, I hope you're happy. I hope the people you sided with, I hope that works out. Because ask Netflix, ask Disney, ask EA Sports how it's working out. It's probably going to take a couple of years. You posting major L's before you get it. Oh well. Bye. As for the rest of you, you watching this video right now, I'm going to end this video the same way I always do. But before I sign off, I want to say this. I hope that if you're a customer, I hope you'll join me. I encourage you to join me. You're not required to. I'm still very much live and let live. You do you, I'll do me. And where we can't seem to get it together, we'll walk away where we disagree. You do you, I'll do me. We'll walk away when we just disagree. How about that? Good one? Yeah, good one. I thought so. Fuck it, I think it's clever. If you're wondering what it was I said to DriveThruRPG, well, it's not very nice. You'll have to consult with Dr. Jackson Crawford's channel for that. I'm going to leave you with that. Personally, I'm willing to shop elsewhere, even if it's not centralized and it's not convenient and it's a pain in the ass. I'm still willing to do that 100 times over. I'm no longer going to sit back and let comfort rule everything. Comfort's nice, but it's not everything. Alright, so now I'm going to sign off. I love you all. I want you to take care of yourselves and each other. I want you to always do what lights you up. That means do the things that you enjoy. And as always, you know how it goes. Shine on. Oh, hello again. I did want to add one more thing before I actually just sign off for good. Okay, so if you've never watched this channel before, I do tarot readings, I do oracle readings, I do rune readings. I tend to do them all together. If you would like a private reading, just hit my Amazon wish list in the link tree down below. It's going to be the first link. You send me anything $35 or under, I give you 2 readings and a birthday reading. So you get 3 readings, 1 price. I'm going to actually, also, you know what, I just had a thought and I'm going to put this out there, and if you want to do this, great. If not, okay, that's cool too. Remember, these private reading things are always just optional. But here's what I'm going to do. If you send me an RPG book, I don't care what it is, anything like, if it's a $50 RPG book, 5 readings and a birthday reading. So that'll be 5 questions you can redeem at any point in time. And a birthday reading thrown in just for good measure. Sound like a good deal? Yeah, it's about $10 a reading, right? There you go. Okay. Kind of come out a little cheaper too. Alright. Just something to consider. If you feel like doing that, great. If not, enjoy the free ones. They're here every morning, Monday through Friday. Alright, take care. Love you.